Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Strange Horticulture today. Here we are once again at our desk. We've got our book. All our plants are neatly sorted for the moment, at least. Oh yeah, we've got quite a few identified here. I'm pretty proud of that. Here's Hellbore. Hi, Hellbore. Let's give him a little pat. And we've got this note here, which is wanting us to go to Great Gables. We literally lost our sanity because of this. So we're not going to head there just yet. What we need is to find a plant that will keep us from freezing, but we haven't had any luck. Let's see. So the next area that we can visit is Sisberg Castle. I feel like we should probably do that too, just because we've been having some issues with some of our customers. We've been struggling to complete everything. We need to make sure we have all the plants available. So let's see where Sisberg Castle is. Okay, I have located it right down here in the bottom right area. Let's head there now. I am greeted enthusiastically Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing to a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the garden into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So we got a book entry and 2 plants from that. Very, very fruitful. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Leaves are pale. This one looks interesting. Okay. All right, so we can put our map away. There it is. Drop that off. Now this note, I'm going to set that aside for now. This has been taken care of, so let's hit the bell. Proceed to the next customer. Hello there, Selena Scott. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Yes, we knew that. Bradley Miller told me they saw the ghost of a huge deer. We've already seen her. Now, is it because we didn't fulfill her request, I wonder? Either way, there's something evil in them hills. I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man at Swinside. I've come for Stinking Mountain Cap, so... This says Sunset Mountain Cap. She says for some Stinking Mountain Cap. Huh. Interesting. Let's see here. So let's check for Sunside and or Stinking. Which one? We don't have either of those. Sunset Mountain Cap. Just wondering if maybe there's another kind of mountain cap. Don't see it here, so... Yes, see, this is why I feel like we might want to take on some of these other clues here. This one, I think, I don't know. This one's a little too vague. Sunset Stinking Mountain Cap. Okay, well, I think I hit the hint button and it says the thing to do is to go back over your letters. So this is the only letter we have. The Great Gable, which is that mountaintop, and I feel like it's got to be that. We have to go there. I'm sure of it. So here we are. Now we need to find the Brimlock again. It does say, if we look at our Brimlock entry, Brim. There it is. We've looked for this one before and failed. Produce a small. The leaves are waxy and tough. I swear that this one, it's the only one I think that can. It says waxy, smooth, waxy leaves. Let's try it. Oh yeah. All right. See, we were at a high, or we had no rising dread, so that was a good time to just risk it, and we got lucky. So, Sunset Mountain Cap, that's exactly what we need. Yep, it's all fallen into place. So, let's get Brimlock done. There we go. Get that label done. Alright, Brimlock is labeled. We can close the book on that one. Let's move it over here with the others. Beautiful. Looking good. So we got our plant. Oh, we got a plant and a page from that. Definitely worth it. That goes away. I was looking through all my clues trying to figure out what's what. I still don't know what this one is. That one's a total mystery, I think. Let's put that away. Put that thing away. All right, Sunset Mountain Cap. Now, let's look at the entry for the sunset. So she's just got it wrong, or the S in stinking is capitalized, so that makes me believe she thinks it's the proper name, but she's not just saying, that's stinking mountain cap. No, she thinks that's the name of it, but it's actually sunset. Type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called, okay, it's just an alter name, stinking, as a result of its unpleasant odor. Okay. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, as often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans. Should not be eaten. It might be this one. Yeah, I bet you it's this one here. Let's try it again. We've got no rising dread, so we can afford a failure or two. All right, there we go. Woohoo! Get another book entry. Oh, and we're closed for the day. What do we get? Hen chuck. Ooh. Is that this one? Nah, it doesn't matter. We'll identify that later, but we've got another one to put a label on. I should just keep these labels out here. All right, there we go. Let's get this one moved. I'll leave these out. Day is over, though, so put that guy there. Should we move all the mushrooms together? Yeah, what if I separate by, like, color? How would that, I think, be? Let's try that. Okay, there we go. We got the blues to purples to no leaves, and the reds are up here. Of course, the yellows and whites. So there we go. Looking a little nicer over there. I don't know. Hopefully it saves my positioning. Doesn't just shuffle them around each time I don't think it does do that, so we're good. Let's pet the kitty and end the day. All right, we should get another tarot card, I guess. I believe that's what these are. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. So I guess we're visiting her husband, probably, or his grave. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to the drink. I think we know who that is. That's one of the bios that we found. Huh. Oh, there's got to be some larger mystery that we're trying to piece together, you know? So let's see. So we can probably discover this. Location. This one's not going to be impossible. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. What abbey are they talking about? I should probably just look for anything with the word abbey in it. And then if there's something in a castle northwest of it, then we'll know, right? All right. Well, the only abbey I can find is up here in the very corner. Calder Abbey, and there is in fact a castle to the northwest of it. So it says she buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. So I'm assuming that might be here. 3 miles to the east of the castle. 1, 2, 3 squares. Let's try it. Dead tree, its bark. Oh, that was it. Blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. All right. What do we get? Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely. We identify that. That goes on the shelf right here. All right. Let's take a look at it. Pink flowers. Very descriptive. Okay, we can put this away. And we can probably start out for the day, I think. Let's hit the bell. See what we get. Faye Swift, I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calm. She's the psychic. I am no longer tormented by visions of the woman in the jade mask and that terrible monster. Now I'm wondering if you have some worry list to keep my over-anxious thoughts at bay. Worry less. Let's find out. Do we even know that one? Yes, we do. Very last entry for now is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. All right, let's get our tags ready here. You think it could be this one? Small yellow berries. Looks similar, but the thing is, we've got a couple plants that look similar to that. They're not very descriptive. It does say something about flowers, though. Smells like sweet. Inhaling the smell is said to help ease symptoms. I don't know. Those look. That's a contender, possibly. But. Oh, that's not a flower. That's more of a berry. Orange fruit have a noticeable odor. This one. No, that's not the one. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Oh boy, this is going to be tricky. Let me keep looking around though here. Okay, I think I'm going to try this one. Cream colored flowers, they smell wonderful. The leaves are kind of similar. They have the vein in the middle, but let's try it. Yes, that was it. Awesome. We got a book entry for the hop heart. Cool. Okay, so let's get this one labeled. Yes. Worry less. There we go. All right, that one goes on the upper shelf over here with the cream colored stuff. Nice. Beautiful. All right, so let's hit the next bell. Oh, Simone, I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you, don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least, I think he was. He said he was looking for Winster Spring. Winster Spring. I'll write that down for you. Thank you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find that plant I wanted? The common trouse. I think we did. Did I already label it? I'll have to look here. Yeah, it's been a couple of days there, lady, but we did go where she described. All right, we'll have to locate it. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's this one. We do have the book entry, and I think it's going to be that one. Yes, all right. So we got another page for that. Plus, she, wrote us a little note down here. Man wants to meet you. We've got the will to explore, so let me go ahead and enter the name. Then I think we'll take a look. Okay, so we found Sedberg. Says the man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, right here, possibly near the source of the river Winster, which would be all the way down here. This is the source of the river Winster. Now, that's a tough one. Do we just go to the source location? Why did I come here? No? Darn it. That's alright. We'll just have to wait until this fills up. We could spend some time watering plants, obviously. That doesn't hurt. And that will speed the wheel to explore up a little bit. So we know it's not the exact source, and I guess I should have figured that because it says near the source of the river. So we should be a little bit more careful next time. I'm going to move my blues down a little farther. Make room for some other stuff if we get it. There we go. Looking good. All right. Yep. Okay, so let's hit the bell. We'll give this a little time. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with rare and beautiful Caballia, like a Dreyer huntsman with their Dreathreme covered tombs. Dranthium, like a Dreyer huntsman with their Dranthian covered tombs. You got it, buddy. Pretty megalomaniac there. But no problem. Let's find it. Kabbalah. Oops. I think, no, we haven't discovered that one yet, but we do have a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Yes, yes. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from this on the graves of their loved ones. Almost always contains 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. So let's see. Interesting. It's got the little things coming out. It's not one we've already discovered. Let's move back over here. Well, that's still the section we've discovered. Okay, here we go. So this is possible. Although you can't really count the leaves. No, that's got 5. Oh, 6 leaves. 6. Yep, I think this is it. That could be the one. Yes. All right, another book entry. Awesome. Our encyclopedia is getting big. Eyebright. Nice. All right, let's get that one labeled up. Okay, Caballia is labeled, and we're going to put it in its proper place right here. It looks a little darker than that one, so we'll try to set the gradient here, the shader, you know. All right, this one, I feel like that one's pretty good right where it's at in terms of its color scheme. Okay, very good. Ah, the mushroom got out of place. Okay, anyway, let's close this up. And we got another bell to ring. Let's see who it is. Oh, ooh. Somebody shows up in a mask. We usually kick them out. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. Let's see here. Oh, we can do our will to explore too. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Well, let's locate the hop heart for you. Next page, please. There it is. Of course, our magical book has the entry. Inhaling smoke from this dried leaves can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stem, leading to blue flowers. Firm leaves grow up the stem. Oh. Oh, yeah. That might be it. That just caught my eye. Let's try that one. Yes. All right. Sometimes you get them right off the bat. Okay, another lovely purple one to add here. I think this one's a little bit darker, so what I'm going to do is move them. Move these down a little bit further here. And there we go. That looks good to me. All right. Now, let's do this will to explore here with this note again. So, I don't know why it tells me headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Winster. The River Winster's awfully far from Sedberg. I mean, there's a couple of places nearby. So it's probably on this side, I'd say. Let's go to Methop. On the outskirts of the Methop village, I pass a large, attractive villa, which would not look out of place in the Swiss Alps. A number of people are lying in basket chairs on the veranda. They are well dressed but very pale. One lady has a painful sounding cough. I pass a discreet sign, Westmoreland Sanitarium. Of course, these are the invalids receiving therapeutic treatment for their tuberculosis. Darn it. Well, that was a waste of a trip. But if we, we're narrowing it down, I think, hopefully. So let's do a little bit more watering, and we will try one more excursion today, probably. I'm not going to spend all this time watering. I just want to refill it a little bit, like about halfway. There we go, and we can hit the bell again. Oh, Verona. What does she have to say here? All right. Reuben Ward has called on my unique experience to aid in his investigation at Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows not how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, but it gave him a long, good thought, actually. But my curiosity has gotten the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. All right, we do have an entry for this one. I remember mispronouncing it before. All right, witch fig. Did we already discover it? No. All right. Oh, the witch fig giant, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies, has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Wait a second, do we know the fever? No, not yet. Oh, well, that's not super helpful then to me. But let's see here. Similar leaves to the fever, which is often confused with. But do you think it actually has figs on it? Probably not. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that. Presence of certain compounds. We probably need to figure this one out first, to be honest. I bet you we do. So we've got one more explore here for, well, we could probably do more, but let's try this one here. I'm going to go, boy, oh boy, this is so tough. Sedberg. Let's look at this one more time here. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Winster. Yep, that's it. Winstr. All right. Whitbarrow is also close. Backbarrow is close as well. So's Kirkhead Tower. Then again, I feel like it. I don't know. I think it's let's try Kirkhead Tower now. Two butterflies dance, flutter, seeming to guide me towards the steps of an old little tower. I nosy up to the window, peer inside, but it looks like they've been abandoned a long time ago. That's not it, darn it. Okay, one more try. All right, so I refilled my will to explore. We've tried Methop, we've tried Kirkland Tower, we've tried the actual riverhead itself, the source of. You know what I'm realizing though is the source of the river is not this. This is the outpouring. This is where the river empties out of. So there's a source is here. So I've definitely screwed that up. I bet you it's this, right? So he's heading west to this location right here, I bet you. Because it says it's near the source. Yep, I was just confused. Dang it, this wasn't it either. Oh no, maybe it's a little bit south of that. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, I think I'm on the right track though, because I think it's probably, this is definitely the source of the river, not that. So I was mistaken. But I might try like this square next or something. We'll see. But we've got a little bit more time to wait. I've got to find more will to explore, so to speak. Anyway, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Hit that like and subscribe if you're enjoying the strange horticulture content, and leave me a message down below, and I will see you guys on the next episode.